Hello guys, you alright? Red Pill Phil. No matter what is going on in life, no matter what is going on in your head, the tax man don't give a shit, so you've got to still pay your taxes. i.e. and go to pissing work. Good news is it is Friday, so there is a silver lining. Hope you're all well. Thank you for your positive responses to the last videos, particularly concerning Samantha. This lady, I don't know how she's managed to do it, and a mother and a father, which they are all still together. I think one of the comments asked, is the father still? Yep, the father's still around and always been around. Very supportive father and family. Dee, you can see, has took charge, being the woman, doing what a woman does, not letting her guard down because she can see there's major trauma happened. So it's a telltale sign of women that step up in that scenario. You can tell she wants to stay strong. She's got to stay strong, because if she loses it, the whole cards will fall. So I've got the most respect and admiration. But let me tell you, that affected me, and it still is. You listen to stories like that and you find it hard to actually roll on with the frivolous shit that's in front of you, yeah, because that brings it home, totally brings it home. You do an interview like that, you spend an hour, maybe 2 hours at the lady's house, she spills her guts out, albeit in a stuttered way, which is totally understandable. Like I said in the initial clip when I got home, in reality I should have scrapped all them interviews and started again. Not because Samantha done it wrong, but it has to be done properly. There was an initial consultation with Dee, so I didn't just leg it in there and, but I think because of the gravity of the situation, I wasn't expecting the information to come out the way it was, and the information itself. And Samantha clearly found it difficult at the beginning. I mean, by the time we was leaving, she seemed a hell of a lot more pumped up and ready to talk more. It was only because there was certain things going on in the house that we kind of called it a day, but it's like she could have stayed another hour. So that in itself was a good sign. But it makes you put it all into perspective. Now, seriously. I got home, I'd done a little video to say how I felt about the whole experience. But I must admit, it didn't really hit me till the next day. And ever since. The update is, me, Tony Bugle and Billy Howarth from PAG UK have all been in consultation with each other to see what the next step. A re-interview is very likely, but that wasn't the major concern. The major concern is, right, let's stop the bus. How can we help Samantha and the family with support, financially, consultations, whatever it takes. The one thing I cannot do is just interview this lady, then walk away, running round on marches, thinking that it's all done and dusted and it'll sort itself out. Morning, you alright, mate? Heart-wrenching story. to think that that could happen to someone so young, so fragile. I tell you now, looking in Samantha's eyes, her soul has been decimated. Her spirit has been trodden on. So I ask you, as any individual, no matter how old you are, how would you be bearing up after that? After that, what you would regard as long-term abuse, without any support, just left there, apparently with the only support base that she's got is a mother and father, possibly other siblings. So it weighs heavy, and it should. I won't be a human being if I just carried on. So we've got a few plans on hopefully how to take this forward. Tony Bugle has offered to be there in any further meetings that we have with Samantha in a consultation basis on behalf of Maria's. Tony is overqualified for this job. I mean, I don't call Tony the Baroness for nothing. She so put my mind at rest when we had a conversation yesterday, pretty much all day. All day I was on the phone to various people about it. Billy is working hard to get support for the mum, dad and Samantha. So everyone's just going to pull together here. Personally, I'll be going to London tomorrow for the Tommy event. When I get back, I've never done it before, but I'm going to look into some kind of GoFundMe for Samantha. You know, whatever money she gets in will be a benefit. If she can get a packet of frigging cigarette papers, packet of cigs, a holiday, whatever it is, it's not our responsibility, but morally, I can't just walk past and start running on marches, yeah? I'll be honest with you now. It fucked my head up that much. I still managed to keep myself grounded, mind, so I've not lost it. But this story twisted my head that much. It made me consider, what I'll be doing marches? Can I be asked? What is the point? Who's really the victim here? Why are we not saying more about children like this? Why are we not trying to pull out more people who have been affected like this? When they have been affected, instead of them just laying in a dark cupboard in the creepiest corners, why are we not getting them out, trying to rehabilitate, trying to help? That is the point. And then I think of how many marches I've been to where people use stats. There's been X amount of grooming in X amount of cities. We've all done it. We've all used them terms. But has any of us actually spoke to a grooming victim? Because believe me, you won't want to use that fucking term again lightly unless you've actually spoke and looked into the eyes of a victim. It's made me reconsider. So I'm not telling anyone off here, I'm just saying how I feel. Felt like shit for the past couple of days, and quite rightly so. That's damaged my soul and spirit, looking that someone could not only be treated that way, but the end result and the lack of support and the strength of the family to still carry on through it. It's heart-wrenching. And I will be honest with you, I'm going to London tomorrow. No doubt it's going to be an absolutely fantastic event, and quite rightly so. Tommy Robinson does not deserve to be in jail. Should be out yesterday. I will say this, from the way it looks, Tommy knew he was on a thin tightrope doing what he was doing. Not blaming him. For me, he's got every right to do what he was doing. But he kind of knew. So maybe the better idea might have been to send somebody else to do that. I don't know. I'm not. He deserves to be out of prison, so I'm not saying that. But then it makes me think certain situations that have happened in the past few months. Count Dankula, yeah, gets his dog to do a Nazi salute. The whole world is in outcry. Yeah, people are throwing money at Count Dankula, you know, and it's sticking to him like he's a fucking magnet. And I'm not criticising Count Dankula because, you know, the guy got shit on, he got violated. But when you spoke to someone like Samantha, who deserves the priority? Ain't Count fucking Dankula. Yeah? I'm sure Count Dankula will be able to sleep. I'm sure Count Dankula has not ended up a cocaine addict. I'm sure Count Dankula will be able to have children. I'm sure Count Dankula can just get on with his life. Samantha can't. Same with Tommy. The shit that he's in, no one wants to be, yeah? He's the man that's brought this information forward. He's an absolute superstar. He deserves all the credit he gets. How much money did Tommy raise in a short space of time? Not saying he doesn't deserve it, but priorities. Now I've listened to Samantha. Who do you think I think needs that money more? It's not hard. Now, I'm not saying don't give anything to Tommy, I'm not. He deserves all he gets. And no, not only that, he's going to come out of there a superstar. You know, the Streisand effect has took place. But we just got to stay on message here. So, hopefully, at some point tonight, I'm hoping, just need to take care of a little bit of business with the family. But if I do get a chance, I'm going to hopefully try to do a little stream. Not long one, just a little chat. Maybe answer a few questions, whatever, I don't know. So I'm almost at work here now. Got to get my painting head on. So, Red Pill Phil, thank you for all you positive messages and support. I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. You know, you don't need to worry about me. But it's going to upset me somewhat when I see people tomorrow running about with their head up their arse. Guys drinking beer, shouting Tommy all over the place. You know, idolising Tommy like he's a deity. Like, get your head out your arse. Tommy Robinson is a human being, just like us all. Don't put him on a deity, don't put him on a pedestal, because that's why he's getting knocked down, because we're rising him up. We don't rise anyone up. We're all Tommy Robinson in spirit, with our endeavour. That's how we've got to see this. So we've got to stop acting like children and act like fucking adults. Be professional, walk round there with dignity, cut out the drinking, stop being over emotional and stay on point. The people across the road from this march, you want them to look at it and think positive thoughts, not think, oh friggin' hello, the pissheads on the march. But like I say, I'll do a stream later and I'll talk about it. So, Red Pill Phil, like and subscribe. Thank you to all new subscribers. I love you all, even the pissing haters. See you later, guys. Have a great day.